Hello. Happy almost spring equinox. I'm so excited. Things are melting here. The snow is melting. Still quite a bit of snow on the ground, but seeing signs of spring everywhere. I want to share today one of my favorite end of winter medicines and a really neat surprise that happened. So I've shared a little bit about cottonwood or poplar buds, and it's this time of year when the freeze thaw starts happening. So like the freezing temperatures at night and the thawing during the day. On the coast, you're quite far ahead, so the buds dry up a little bit faster out there. I think last year in the Lower Mainland, I harvested buds in January or February. But here, in the West Kootenays, there's still probably until the end of March that we can continue to harvest these buds. And the best way to tell is just to squish one and see, like, is it all sticky and resinous, or does it feel like it's dry? And if it's sticky and resinous, then you're good to go. And I usually harvest the branches that have fallen with the wind. So if there's been a particularly windy day and it's dry the next day, that's a great time to go out and find some poplar buds. And so I actually harvested these back in January, which was quite early for here, but it was just like I had the window of time. It had been dry and sunny for a few days. And I knew a place where there's a beautiful cottonwood grove and found lots. So I want to show you what happened with my experiment here. It was so interesting. So I'm just looking. So I harvested on 2 different days. And honestly, I'm not sure. Like, I think a lot of the buds got mixed together, but I'm pretty sure the first day I made a single oil from a single tree. And then the second day, all the buds were like mixed in. So I'm not sure which is which anymore, but check this out. So this is one of them. Ooh, yes, look at that. It's like red. Oh my goodness. And then this is another one. Oh, it's hard to see in the dark. It's actually deeper red. And you know what's interesting is this one was more orangey a couple weeks ago, but it's actually turning a deeper red now as it goes. I'm going to see if I can show you through the window here the difference in color. Okay, yeah, see how the one on the right is almost orangey, and then this one, it's hard to see, but it's like a deep red. So that's the first mystery, the difference in color. And then the second mystery is the ones on the left are floating in the oil, and the ones on the right are at the bottom. And I don't know why that is. I have no idea why that is. So isn't that fabulous? Just the variations. And then this is another big one where it's like, oh my gosh, this one's the darkest for sure. You can hardly see through it. It's like such a deep red. So yeah, just wanted to share a bit of inspiration so you can see that's what the buds look like. And it's a great time of year to go harvest some poplar buds. I posted a couple Instagram posts with photos of the trees and the branches. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, what do I use poplar for? So one, the smell is one of my favorite smells in the whole entire world. It's so divine, and it's very hard to describe. You really have to smell it for yourself. And what I like to use poplar buds oil, infused oil, so these are just the buds in oil, is for sore, achy joints and muscles. And if you look at the branches, they almost look like joints, like crooked fingers or like a grandmother's fingers. Joints. Yeah, you can see this like jointedness to the branches. And that's actually one of my favorite ways is when pruning season comes, which is right around the corner. I use it on my hands after a big day of pruning, and it just feels so wonderful. So it's another one of my favorite herbal oils for self-massage and sore muscles. So wishing you all a very happy just about spring equinox, and I hope you at least get to go out and squeeze a bud just so you can smell how divine the resin is in these buds. All right, talk soon.